I apologize for the delay. I'm just about set. A news feed? For what? For who? I don't have a news feed up, do I? Yeah, I do not play. I do not. Me and journalists, no. All right, let's get the last of this arranged. I think that gets everything set. I need to mute that. And need to move this because this is no. Yeah, I don't have an explanation for you. I've just been over here trying to get the windows arranged and the stream set up because I was running behind, interruptions, all that fun stuff. Nothing ever works when you need it to, that kind of thing. But I think we're set. Did I at least finish eating? That is one of the few things I did actually achieve, so yay. Ah! I really got to get the arm tracking back up and running. Yep, eating is very important, which is a good thing because that was my meal for the day. I'm trying to think what announcements I have. I forget while doing a lot of things. Hello, welcome. Welcome. Oh, wait, I need to... There we go. Announcements. I ended up missing 2 days, but at least I got videos uploaded to make up for it. So I have technically managed to upload a video every day I wasn't streaming. Uploaded one I forgot to upload here to YouTube, which is the Brandon Herrera React. I will continue to try to do this until, well, not just until everything's caught up, just in general. I'm going to continue to try to do this now. And I do have some good news, actually. I have several pieces of good news. Our boss went to bat for us with the company and has been working real hard to arrange it so that even if we lose the contract, and we get shuffled off to contracts elsewhere in the company, they're not going to force us to move. And because of that, that means a lot of them will still be work from home or otherwise a much more amiable schedule towards having time to do things like work towards streaming and stuff. So that is really, really nice. And we have an amazing boss here. Upper management still sucks, but our boss here is great. Who I guess is local upper management. I don't know how to put it. I don't know what the right proper term would be, but I'm super thankful for that. So it looks like the emergency of, oh crap, what's going to happen this year is over for the moment. So yay, that stress is put to the side. I'm still going to make a solid run at streaming though, Because you never know. You never know until you try. Middle management? No, because I think my boss qualifies as middle management. The person who went to bat for us is like 4 levels above her, but still not top management that, well, is top management. I don't know. Maybe that still counts as middle management. I don't know. Okay, so the people looking to pay me to beta test and work in the community ended up just being a total scam, and it did not take me very long to find out because literally I responded to them, asked for information. Their immediate response was to explain nothing but send a sketchy link. And when I asked them to explain, they had a meltdown. So it's like, wow. The person I'm trying to scam didn't immediately click my link. What am I going to do? So I'm sad I won't get paid to beta test and work for community for an upcoming game, but better find out now than later. But yeah, I mean, that wasn't even a good attempt. And when I told them, wow, that wasn't even a good attempt, they immediately blocked me. I don't even know what game they were supposed to be promoting. They never said the name, which is like, really? So no special surprises coming up with there. I do have another special surprise. I really need to get in the Discord group for this in order to find out information. I did back Tales of Sekiro or Sekio or Sekia, however you pronounce it. Studio Ghibli, Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon type game. Looks really, really cool. I did back it, and I am gonna have keys. Not just for me, but I'm gonna have I have 2 keys, so I haven't decided what I'm going to do with them. But I'm thinking either a raffle or a giveaway or a competition or something. I haven't decided yet, but I will have at least 2 keys with which to do things with. Not counting my key, because I'm keeping my key. I want to play the game. Today's the 15th, right? Yeah, today's the 15th. So tomorrow should be Stardew Valley launch, which means Sunday will be Stardew Valley as we restart our 100 days in Stardew Valley and see how far we can get. And see what all the new things are, which may slow us down on 100 days to Stardew Valley. I'm not sure what other announcements there are for the moment. What? You play? Why would you want to do that? We should rename the farm. Yeah, you guys start thinking about what we're going to name things, because that's on you, not me. I'm trying to think of what else I might have. I'm actually going to click through quick to see if there was anything. Oh, no, why is that trending again? Oh, that's why that's trending again. Did you see that they upgraded right to to left crop picking, or rather they de-nerfed it. I saw the title for the article, but I didn't actually read anything. So I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about there. Nope, nothing else is popping for reminders or anything. I'm just opening links for stuff to look at later. At this point, this is pointless. Oh, I need to make more D&D videos. I have some art for D&D stuff, and I just haven't used it yet. Darn it! I need to do that. I can't think of anything else. So I think we're just gonna jump into the game. Game. There we go. There's an extra frame in right to left crop picking that wasn't in the left to right crop picking. I had no idea. I legitimately had no idea there. Power World. These last couple days I completely forgot to finish grinding up on Power World. Ah! Alright, well, you know what? This might be a half and half stream, and we do Power World after I get sick of this place, because Fort Frolic sucks. Because I'm not fully leveled up for everything, but I might still try to go for the Anubis anyways. You know what this game could use? A flashlight. I appreciate that the plane still isn't fully sunk yet. Yeah. A piece of me kind of wonders if it, like, resets every time. Also, I've still got these bright lights on my face for my tracking, so it is even more difficult than normal to see in the dark. Yeah, this is the art stage setting. And yes, I still have the bees! Up to a sad that the inventing thing wasn't carried over to 2 or Infinite. Yeah. Infinite kind of makes... No, well, okay, depending on how you look at it, Infinite might make sense. But Bioshock 2 is kind of like, oh, come on, really? We're in the same place doing the same things. So here's the 2 different arguments that I can see for Infinite. Argument 1 for having the inventor is the fact that the further back in time you go, the more home-crafted type stuff was just normal. So using the inventor stuff to make custom rounds that was a thing that people were actively doing just on their kitchen table. But the alternative argument against the invent mechanic in Infinite is the fact that you're up in this, well, what was originally very curated, we know how that city goes, environment where without any resources besides what you have in your pockets. And it's very, very limited what you can get besides what is officially produced by what's his name, who like makes everything in that game. Yes, I'm procrastinating a little bit. I don't want to do this, but I said I would, so I will. Come on. Thank you. Alright, fine, be that way. Alright. Finkton, thank you. Sad. Just as that opened, I realized I don't have any first aid kits and about a heart attack. Did this just trap me in the corner? What the heck? Are you kidding me? Okay, what do I have that could launch me out of here? Besides just blowing myself up. Because I'd rather not blow myself up. I don't know that I have a whole lot that's gonna help me here. I think I'm immune to my own cyclone traps. I'm immune to my own cyclone traps. This is gonna suck! Unless I'm immune to my own proximity mines too. Am I immune to my own proximity mines? I think I'm immune to my own proximity mines, which changes things. Oh, that's right, I am immune to my own grenades. Crap! You know what? I'm just gonna do it over again. I'm just gonna do the safe over again. And I'm not gonna stand in the corner this time. Of course. Why would it be any better now? Ah! And I'm not stuck this time! Haha! Alright, there's a security camera over there that can see me through the floor. Because this game has no quality assurance. Don't get me wrong, I obviously like and have a lot of respect for BioShock, but let's all be honest here, this game has no quality assurance. The way I've been treated by this game the whole time is kind of proof of that. What is that thumping? I will let that deal with it. That apparently dealt with it.
I just got the word to put the bump on Anna Culpepper. This isn't some gangster or hard-nosed political operative. We're talking about a dizzy twist what wrote a song or two that got under Ryan's wig.
Okay, anti-personnel. And you are outside.
Anybody there?
What did I just say about quality assurance? What did I just say? All the respect to this game for what it is and what the story is and everything in the world it built. But please, bug test your games, people. I'm begging you. Well, yeah, if he's outside, who cares? But he shouldn't be outside. You know, from that perspective, there's a little bit of make your game work. All right, where's the person that they got murdered?
That's what the book says.
Alright, so that takes care of this. We still gotta do those 4 areas.
What's with the sourpuss?
Down in Hollow Square, I hear they're putting people in cages.
There you go, Desiree. Listening to the rumor mill, your security is just rounding the worse.
Aha!
Cohen's not a musician. He's Ryan's stable boy. Ryan's corrupt policies crap all over the place, and Cohen flutters around clearing it up. But instead of using a shovel, like you would with a problem mule, Cohen tidies with a catchy melody and a clever turn of phrase. But no matter how nicely it sounds, really do anything about the smell.
Not wrong. Alright, so is this a person? Is this an alive person? Oh. Goody. Well, it's not an alive person anymore. Have fun with those. I love how the bees are just an instant nope. It was alive. Just like these splicers. That mostly got eaten by the bees until I decided to put them out of their misery. Yeah, the bees... I don't love the bees for the damage. They're okay, but the fact that the bees don't just do damage, but slow down and distract enemies is so powerful. And that's ultimately what I want from them. The ability to help manage the fights. They home better than 90%. Yep. Reliability is another good reason. Hey, you're back. Want more bees?
Nasty one. And my favorite. But I think I like him better this way. Take a damn photo. Chop chop.
Wait. I took the photo, didn't I? Thinking on it, Infinite has more reason for us to event system to reuse, recycle, limit spaces citizenry has. Okay, that is also fair. Dr. Bees. Oh, I need to take a picture of this guy too. Huh. I thought I already got the picture for this area.
You flutter all around the fort, taking life as you go. You're not. You're an angel. I've never painted an angel. Maybe I should.
I've got bees and I'm not afraid to use them. Yeah, but I thought we were going to a new area each time for them. Maybe I just don't remember this area well enough, which is honestly very likely. Yeah, I thought we had the picture for this area. I had to go to a new place.
We were done over. Then splicers come screaming out the woodwork, burping fire, spitting ice. Demons out of the Bible they were. I've never seen nothing like it. It wasn't a business he was building. It was an army.
Accurate. I make bad decisions, okay? All the same area. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was one picture, one area, one picture, one area, so yada, yada, yada. Please, please, yes, yes, yes! Oh my gosh. If this is your first time here, I have had absolutely atrocious luck with the hacks, including getting some hacks that physically weren't possible to do. That's the other thing. Do I need to be don't I also need to be posting photos? Which I'm not doing. Okay. But I could be wrong. Anyways, I guess we're just... Yeah, I still want to do this stuff. I'm going to do the last upstairs one, then come back down for the rest. I went in the wrong direction. Oh good, a bot shut down. Those always mean good things. Money! I'm hearing noises again. Yeah, Ryan is what you call a psychopath. Ah, thank you. Let's thank you. Come on. Thank you. Ah. Only pipe in the game here? Andrew Ryan's, presumably.
That creepy Dr. Tenenbaum promised me it wasn't going to be a real pregnancy. They just take the egg out once Mr. Ryan and I had... Oh, I needed the money so bad. But I know Mr. Ryan's going to suss it out. Gonna know I wasn't being careful. Gonna know I sold the... Mr. Ryan's going to be so mad at me.
Well, we saw how that happened. I think I've had enough alcohol.
Help us fucking service around here. Video, just, do something. Things man. Fuck you.
I think he just teleported in front of the,
Think he is.
Oh, hi.
You know what? Our music poetry.
Why? Why?
Who's got Ryan wrapped around his pinky? Why? Because he tells them what he wants to hear. Rise after rise. Nuts. That stuff was still before it came out of Cohen's pen. A whole pinata. Still trying to keep me here.
Ah. Come on. Where are you, big guy? Are you really not mad at me anymore? Well, too bad. I'm all set up now. Ha! All right, where's the other guy? Hold on. Ah, I'm still missing an area. Yeah, he made me panic. This is his fault. Hold still, I got bees for you. Fine, we're switching to a gun.
He was a lout, but he was vigorous. Get the photo before it completely dries out.
All right. I'm gonna finish my search first. We've got one area left. I don't know, the bees are pretty good on damage. Now that I'm paying attention. Well, I haven't been back there, but thank you for the reminder. You're right, I do have to get it back up.
The good people of Ratchet didn't sign up to see us government types shutting down shops, killing their owners, even with a ponce like Fontaine. But he brung it upon himself. Instead of copping it on the chin, bugger gets it into his head that he's gonna go down guns blazing. Who does he think he is, John bloody Wayne? We can get on top of this. We can. Here's what we do. We find Fontaine's will and make what was his go to where it was intended, and not into the pockets of us that put him into the ground.
Ah. $7544, thank you! What was that? I had to turn off the fan service for that. I missing? Is that really it? Nope, that wasn't it. Bees! Ooh. Well, I think he scared off whatever ambush was on its way. What way is... Is that it? Is that where the gift is? I think that's everything, right?
A rapture reminder. We all have a birthday. Temptation to break curfew to make it extra
Have some bees. Thank you. Adam. Ooh! New Hypnotized Big Daddy. And a much needed health kit. A lot of much needed health kits. Sweet, I can come back here. In the meantime... Plasmid slot.
Trick the security system. Set security bots and turrets on your enemies.
I'm gonna swap that out. What else do I need? Well, I think the health and Eve upgrades are the obvious ones. After which I should start getting these other slots. So that, you know, I can use more than 2 in the various areas. Alright. I can get 1 of each, so that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, and that's everything. Am I gonna have to fall back? No, no. Downstairs. Oh, wait, I have all 3 of these now, don't I? Since I have all 3 of them, I'm going to assign my tonics first. Then, I'm gonna go place the... Then I'm gonna go place all 3 of these letters. Alright, I have Hacker's Delight, Sport Boost, Eve Saver, Extra Nutrition 2. I think camouflage would be nice just for a break. Yeah, let's get myself a little bit of a break here. One fewer alarm, one fewer overload, reduces flow speed, reduces difficulty. Oh, I only have 3. Okay, cool. Less damage from cold. Greatly increase research scores, take your pictures. Electricity when damaged. We will replace that with static discharge 2. Do the static discharges stack? Oh wait, no, sorry. I'm gonna keep Frozen Field. I didn't see that lets me freeze with the wrench. Never mind, we're keeping that. Oh, whoever you are, enjoy the drones. I forgot I'd gotten the crossbow. Let's.
It's coming together. Yes. But there will always be doubters. You go down. I could never stomach doubters. That's 3 of 4. What's that look? You don't like it, do you? I don't need to be judged by you, by anyone. Screw you! Screw all you fucking doubters! Here's what I say to all of you! Night away, little moth! Fly! Smile! Smile!
Hold still so I can shoot you. I know to take the gifts. Go away. Are you sure this is a good plan?
For that outburst. You'll have to forgive an old fool his artistic temperament. The birth is so close now. The labor pains can bloom the judgment and drive the passions of even the finest spirits.
Boy, am I glad I picked my tonics before I did that. Well, that box got shoved in an awkward place. No? Ah.
You may avail yourself on one of my lesser words as a token of our love. If you had become my one and true disciple, you might have been worthy of seeing inside the box of my most private news. Though who knows if that might be yet even born. Now,
Um, I'm gonna store for now.
What happened to you? I've been trying to raise you for a dog's age. Never mind. Would you kindly leg it over to the sphere and get on down to Hephaestus? It's time to settle up with Ryan.
go.
As
The smuggler is the friend of the parasite. It's your duty to
as my hacked alarms just scream out. I did get all the loot, right? Ah! I missed a room! No! Where is that? His projection room, that's right! Thank you! Yes! Mine! What was that? Oh, cool. Elevator, thank you. I've already forgotten all of it. No? No? Never mind. What? Okay. Hmm.
I could have been the toast of Broadway, the talk of Hollywood. But instead, I followed you to this soggy bucket. When you needed my starlight, I illuminated you. But now I rot, waiting for an audience that doesn't ever come. I'm writing something for you, Andrew Ryan. It's a requiem.
Electric flesh. Supercharge your body with electric flesh. The ultimate in electricity enhancements. Insulate yourself from harm with new EF. Oh! So, wait. If I combine this with static discharge... Oh, no, you don't. I see you. Your camera's got a... Your projector's got some stuff in the way. Um. Let's do that. Alright, so we'll set you up with anti-personnel rounds. We'll set you up with anti-personnel rounds. Set you up with exploding rounds. Switch you back to grenades. Oh wait, I wanted to swap out security bullseye. We'll do the Big Daddy one. I don't really use either of those, but I will probably get more use out of the Big Daddy one than security bullseye.
Save up to see Steinman. Ladies will be right.
That's just a problem you guys are gonna have to deal with now. Hey, we got viewers on Twitter, X, whatever we're calling it. Hi! Just noticed the view count. Don't think I didn't see that.
Watch yourself. Ryan's stirring. We best keep to our knitting. It's time to either run the table or go home empty. Ryan's got the genetic key to Rapture. We get that from him and we get out of this hellhole. We don't, then you and I are ghosts. Now would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch? It's time to finish this.
Alright, see you up to?
I see Cohen's lost his touch, if you knew him when he used to believe in the work, in the struggle. And now, he rots in that Neverland, waiting for someone to come and tell him he still got it. I suppose that's why he let you live.
Oh, that was a mistake. I made a mistake! Come on. Thank you. Okay. Gonna leave what we have left. Ammo! Haha! I'm finally using my money.
Feel your cravings at the circus of value.
That tube is long enough to sustain more than that. Hello! Bees! Welcome back. There's 2 Power to the People stalls here. Did it get any yet? Not yet. I will say this, your bees is very amusing, at least for the moment. Thank you, I think. I hope.
You can taste it, can't you? Andrew Ryan.
It sounds like you're saying taste Andrew Ryan, which is creepy in many ways. Ouch. Yeah. Oh. I don't know why it didn't see me, but sure. Oh. You can't bribe this one. Auto hack. I just saw where that needle was. Screw that. Oh, they're all just gonna be horrible, aren't they? I'm gonna waste the auto hack. Yes, thank you, turret. I do need more machine gun bullets. And I've already got my genetic splicing all sorted. Oh, there was one right here too. Good.
I spent the afternoon trying to get as close to Ryan's gate as possible without making a spectacle of myself. He's got it shielded 6 ways to Leicester. There's no way into that base. All I got for my trouble was the hairy eyeball from Ryan's splicer mates. That's the reward you get for trying to outsmart the best electrical engineer of our generation.
I already have one, but thank you. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Do you have any auto hackers for me? Yes, okay. I will immediately make one of those. Yeah, batteries and rubber hoses. Alright, I guess we're gonna pick this fight and see who pops out. Maybe lead them into the, camera. Up to isn't sure why hack tool needs rubber hose, but whatever. Are you just giving me free frag grenades? Okay, cool. I'll take a frag grenade and a heat-seeking missile, and another frag grenade I can come back for. Thank you, mysterious creepy lady. Actually, no. Should I be... Yeah, let's get the health kits. I don't think anything happens until you take the last one and the fire. Well, I don't have the means to take that remaining one.
The worm looks up and sees the face of God. But look around. It's a regular convention of worms in here. They all had mothers, fathers, people who loved them. They got married, got their wives. What makes you think you're any different? I haven't chosen the spot for you on the wall yet. Let me know if you have a preference.
Whatever you say.
His light shineth even down here in the darkness.
Shut up this. This isn't what you think it is.
We thought we could hide from the light down here. We were wrong.
I never killed a man, let alone a mate. But this is what things come to. I don't know if killing Mr. Ryan will stop the war, but I know it won't stop while that man breathes. I love Mr. Ryan, but I love Ratchet. If I have to kill one to save the other, so be it.
We thought we could hide from the light down here.
One moment. Face tracking froze.
I had to go jungle style with that filthy ape for 3 weeks, but he finally spilled the beans on how to get to Andrew Ryan. Generate a sympathetic overload in harmonic core number 3. That's simple. Now all I gotta do is figure out what the hell a sympathetic overload is, and for that matter, a harmonic core number 3. Piece of cake for an electrical engineer. Too bad I designed ladies' shoes. Gonna go see the grease monkeys left alive in heat loss monitoring. See what I can shake out of their trees.
Like all parasites who ever tried to walk in stolen shoes. I'd explain the science that renders what you're trying to do impossible, but that would be like playing Mozart for a tree frog.
I have a lot of explosives. I could just use those. Where'd they go? There they went.
You don't know.
Never mind. I just realized. There. Stick to this. And that's why.
Rapture is coming back to life. Even now, can't you hear the breath returning to her lungs? The
Nope.
shops reopening, the schools humming with the thoughts of young minds. My city will live. My city will thrive. And when that day comes, we'll use your tombstone for paving tiles.
All right. I'm gonna go check there first, then go on. Yeah, there's a lot of delusions. I'm gonna say he is completely divorced from reality. Why do you keep going back to that? I want the anti-personnel rounds. It's almost worth sticking to that as my go-to for the next little bit ammo-wise. Ooh.
What is the difference between a man and a parasite? A man builds, a parasite asks, where's my share? A man creates, a parasite says, what will the neighbors think? A man invents, a parasite says, watch out, or you might tread on the toes of God.
Frozen Field 2. Well, I already swapped back for the electric, so no. Oh, come on! Ha! I should probably make more use of the flamethrower as well. I used it on the bees and nothing else.
Stop this. This isn't what you think it is. I'm sorry, Father. I'll do what...
I forgot to reload! That's another reason for the bees. See, I didn't even realize there were people behind me and they were already defending me. Now I want regular rounds.
Ignore the lies of Atlas and his parasites. Rapture is on the rise.
For a brief moment, I thought Sophia Lamb was talking and I just about had a fit.
Are you there, little child?
Ah, you idiots! Ah, he attacked me, activated the static discharge, and it triggered the Big Daddy. No! Alright, think. I'm gonna Electrobolt, immediately switch to the grenades, I think. This isn't working great. Ow. Problem is, everything that's actually good at killing this guy requires swapping ammo. And I'm gonna need to reload the grenade launcher. you still here? Switch to the... Thank you. Oh, is he stuck? He's stuck. Sweet. Oh, and you're here. Sweet. Hi. Let me just take a picture in your morning. Who's still shooting at me? You're the one that ran away.
I've seen such terrible things and done worse myself. Thank you for reminding me that the light of the world has not yet been snuffed out. I am sending a little one to help you on your way.
Thank you for just bleeding health kits. I really appreciate it.
Strikes me that Fontaine wasn't overly inconvenienced by his own demise. On New Year's Eve, these wretched splicers come streaming out of the poorhouses and stormed the proverbial barricades. They're dead rot in the streets. Johnny and Janie Citizen are lined up round the block for plasmids. Anything to help fend off the rabble.
I am in desperate need of machine gun ammo, so that is very welcome. It wants me to go that way, so I'm going this way. I hate bees. How do you feel about this buckshot? I really need to use the chemical thrower. I'm just not, and I need to. Ooh! Ooh, 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 ooh! Yes, please. And then it immediately has all those alerts and things. Come on. All right, what can I make? Honestly, I think I'm just gonna sit on this. And I realized I'm gonna be back there, but might as well. All right. I keep expecting them to put an alarm right in front of the end just to screw me over again. Yes. For those of you who haven't been here before, again. Do you wonder how anything is working down here with literally one guy being the only sane engineer left to do anything? Yeah. I mean, these turrets are made out of chairs, so... That'll work. Yeah, okay, yeah, fair. The geothermal plant is not, in fact, made out of chairs. Alright, okay, we're gonna go look at this area first and then go to the actual goal. If there's things to hack or set up... Oh, thank you. And it was in the exact point in the game. It was in where I look around and went through the previous levels to restock everything. Powers to be... Yeah?
Me, an assassin. That's rich. I could have gone along, I suppose. Spiced up. Forgot. I believed in this place. I believed in Ryan. But when it got hard, Ryan didn't believe in Rapture. Didn't believe in the Great Chain. He believed in power. And now this place is busto. And my girl is... gone. Worse than gone. One of those... things. So am I an assassin? Well, only one way to find out.
I should probably start laying traps. Okay, we got... Okay, well, obviously, Health and Eve. Maybe worth it to grab the Incinerate. Yeah, just to upgrade Incinerate. Alright, clip size, rate of fire, magazine size. Well... consumption rate, range... breakage chance, damage increase. Ooh, this is a tough one. Now, we know we got a second one that's coming up. I think. Cohen's is soon, right? Cohen's is up here? This is hard as a revolver they had garbage too. No, later area. Oh, never mind. Okay, so we just we just got the one. Oof. I think the breakage chance in order to keep the bolts on hand might be a good idea. I'm just not using the chemical thrower, even though I really should. We're gonna deal with the range and see if I can make good use of this. I hate you. Why do you have to have those stupid cheers?
I'm sorry, Father. I'll do what
I'll take an auto hack tool. No hack? Never mind. Why not?
all this world be unto you. No, you'll find nothing but darkness.
He did tell you not to mess with the gizmos. Fair.
To build a city at the bottom of the sea, insanity. But where else could we be free from the clutching hand of the parasites? Where else could we build an economy that they would not try to control, a society that they would not try to destroy? It was not impossible to build rapture at the bottom of the sea. It was impossible to build it anywhere else.
Whatever you say, crazy guy. I don't think I'm even going to bother. I don't have that much money, I don't think, anyways. Where am I going? That's where I'm going. Just upgraded chemical thrower switches to... I feel like the chemical thrower should be reserved for... Oh no! There's a lot of enemies! What am I going to do? Though there has been several groups of enemies in which I haven't used it, so I will try to do better. I appreciate the range on this.
Do you guys have any idea there's a war on? If you don't follow proper maintenance on those big daddies, they burn through those R-34s like them Eve's apple berries go through penicillin. I've got Atlas's goons hitting us non-stop and 2 dead mechanics just this week. We need to control costs. If I wanted to deal with amateurs, I would have stayed on dry land.
To build a city at the bottom of the sea, insanity. But where else could we be free from the clutching hand of the parasites? Where else could we build an economy that they would not try to control, a society that they would not try to destroy? It was not impossible to build rapture at the bottom of the sea. It was impossible to build it anywhere else.
Do I want to set up and fight the Big Daddy right now? Actually, you know what? Oh, hold on. It is the middle of the stream. I am taking a short break for my own mental health, and I will be right back. And then we can decide if we're fighting... Actually, here's what we're gonna do. Are we fighting the Big Daddy? Are we continuing Bioshock? Or am I suicidally trying to capture the Anubis? After which, depending on how long that takes, we come back to Bioshock anyways. You guys decide. I'm gonna put on the next part of the director's commentary. I will be back in a... I should... You know what I should do? I should have a be right back little thing just to say, hey, I'm not here, that's why. Text. Be right back. Color. Blue. Opacity. Full. Gradient. This is going to be really garish, but I'm doing it specifically so that it stands out against whatever game it's in front of. Up to good with just Bioshock. What's everyone else think, though? This is going to be a really, really garish look, though it actually kind of matches my horns. But I want it to stand out for the, so that people don't miss it. There we go.
One of the biggest challenges Irrational faced when developing Bioshock was figuring out a way to retain the feeling of a deep RPG while making the game accessible to a broader console audience. Ultimately, the team succeeded in creating an intricate system of weapon and character upgrades that gave the player choice and customization while keeping the gameplay fast, lean, and engaging. One of the hallmarks of Bioshock, to me at least, was that it really blended RPG and sort of first-person action game together in a way that, is sort of standard today, but a decade ago was really pretty revolutionary. And I know for the team, I think at some point it became clear that you wanted this to work on consoles, not on PC, right?
Well, both, yeah.
Yeah. But so the idea of, doing a console game and a PC game, and doing something that sort of felt like a shooter but had much more depth. And I know in some of the early design docs you talked about sort of creating an FPS plus versus an RPG light. What was the difference in your mind between those two?
I think for us is the big difference between System Shock and Bioshock ended up being that System Shock was more about your character growth and Bioshock was more about the environment. Because with System Shock, we really didn't have System Shock 2. We didn't really have either our team to make enough assets or the visual power to sort of make a really convincing environment. But as we started working on Bioshock, the art team was so strong that the ability to tell a story within the environment became the most important thing about the game. And that was sort of not something we thought right at the beginning. That was not really a concept we had. But as we started building things, we could realize that the visual world was the star. of this thing. The rapture was really the star of this thing. And telling the story outside of cutscenes, telling it in the world, so the gamer could discover the story rather than us telling him the story, telling him or her the story. And it was still very much for the time, I think for the time, quite different than what you had seen in terms of there wasn't a lot of growth in shooters. So it was still, I think, for the time, very, very revolutionary. But I think System Shock 2 was even more ahead of its time in terms of that growth thing, because we defocused a little bit. Primarily, part of it was just figuring out how to do that all on a console controller was very tricky.
No, I remember even the early demos, people like, you see a plasma, you see like a upgraded weapon, people are like, oh, I've never seen that before in a shooter. And that was, when you were coming out of the sort of, the Quake, Doom, Half-Life, where it's like you have, 8 weapons on the keyboard and you sort of knew what they were and they weren't going to change. Yeah. Sean, was that something that, from a sort of creative standpoint, was it always clear that that was something you guys wanted to do, or it evolved over time because you wanted to have more depth in the game?
I mean, it certainly evolved over time, and each upgrade path was slightly had its own unique challenges. Like certainly upgrading the weapons, you had to design a base weapon that didn't feel like crap, still felt like something that you wanted to use, but then the ability to add the upgrades to that, and each of the upgrades can come in any order, so you have to be aware that this, parts A, B, and C could come in at any different time to upgrade the weapon. In a first-person shooter, that's your star. That's the thing that you're seeing all the time. When it comes to other things, plasmids, things that are,
Tonics.
Tonics, yes, sorry. It's been a while.
Come on, Sean.
I know, it's 10 years. Those things were more offloaded to machines that you would then have to interact with, so you're not carrying the inventory around with you. But each of these decisions on how we're going to upgrade the player, it wasn't like a mouse and keyboard, okay, we can just use the mouse and you have all these buttons at your disposal.
You could arbitrarily point at a part of the screen really easily, which you could do in System Shock 2.
Yeah, so we certainly, learned trial by fire when we were trying to adapt these things to the console at the time.
Yeah, and like having different ammo types and stuff like that. Like we went through numerous iterations of the interface to make it. Like we had the first times we sort of put the interface into play. It was very obtuse and very tricky to get your head around, and we just kept working on it and working on it and working on it because you want to feel like second nature. But that was, we spent a lot of time on that.
What motivated the idea of having so much choice in the way you could sort of play through this game? What was it to give the player a better sense of authorship over the experience, or what was driving that?
I've always liked the idea of giving the player a lot of agency in terms of their play style and experimenting with the play style and trying different things and seeing what worked and didn't work and interacting with the environment. The notion that it's sort of a playground that you get to play around with and imprint your own desire on was great, because I think we were more skeptical about being able to do that with story at the time. In fact, so much to the point where that became almost like a joke. That becomes the meta joke of the game, of how little agency you have in your story. But agency in terms of how you play the experience and how you load out your weapons and how you interact with the environment, as compared to most shooters at the time, where basically like you can shoot them with the shotgun or shoot them with the the pistol. That was really important to us. So we spent a lot of time trying to make the world react in a way that you would expect and hope it to react when you tried something.
Right. And some of those decisions we made about systems fed back into the narrative, like locking Adam behind Big Daddy and the little sister. Like you can't get Adam unless you deal with the Big Daddy, which then becomes a roving boss fight, which then becomes another system that I don't know if we planned that from the start or was one of those happy, serendipity, like, oh, this decision that we made about putting Adam behind the Big Daddy totally works because now we have a different type of boss fight that you hadn't really seen in other games.
Actually, it was the other way, because what happened was originally there was no concept of Adam, and Big Daddy just had money and other treasure on them, like every other splicer. Yeah. And they were so tough, nobody would ever fight them, because why on earth would you go after that guy?
Right, go off a bunch of small splicers and get the same amount, yeah.
So we had to come up with a currency that was exclusive to them, because we knew that was where the fun was, right? But we also knew people were terrified of them, and we didn't want to fight them. Yeah. So video game development and system development is a lot like economics, right? In economics, you try to encourage certain behaviors through tax, usually through tax policy. You want business growth, so you lower taxes on certain segments of the business economy, or you want to encourage, people to move into this area, so you make incentives to move in here. We had to make an incentive for players to fight the Big Daddy, and Adam became that incentive. And then once you had this Adam, then you had a new piece of narrative, which they could then incorporate back into the story.
An old tasty Adam fucking drink.
Stay away from her, or it is you who will be shot next.
Easy now, Doctor. He's just looking for a wee bit of Adam. Just enough to get by.
I'll not have him hurt my little ones.
Talk a bit about the plasmids and the vending machines and that sort of whole approach to, I guess, what is kind of a tech tree, but, and coming from PC games, used to strategy games and whatnot with very complicated ways of how you would upgrade things. I thought you guys did you had a really interesting approach to how you made it very accessible to a console audience. How did that evolve? Did you know the vending machines were going to be there from the get-go?
Well, we had vending machines in System Shock 2, so we were sort of lifting that, and I always thought that was a fun notion because it's a affordance that people already understand. They see a vending machine, they know immediately, oh, that's where I buy stuff, right? Yeah. And you also then have to have a shopkeep. When we talked about wanting to make things, put limitations on ourselves so things felt fully believable. Yeah. If we had a shopkeeper sitting there, you can't shoot him. He sits there, he doesn't say anything. Right. And all of a sudden he feels fake. Where a vending machine, the Circus of Values machine, can feel 100% authentic. Despite the fact that it's selling like ammo and stuff like that, which is,
But in an objectivist society where you don't have rules and regulations on that type of thing, it feeds back into the narrative.
But you don't then break the fiction at all by having these characters who sort of don't really live and breathe in the world. So the vending machines became an important part of that, but we still want to give them character, and hence and so that clown image came from a piece of, that image is actually from like a fruit container or something from like the 1940s. Okay. And so we had a book of like royalty-free images, and I saw that image, and I'm like, let's put that clown on it, and we'll call it Circus of Values. And then, we wrote some lines for it, decided he'd be this sort of asshole clown, and then we hired the best actor in the world to play that part. That was me. My biggest Avengers, I didn't cost anything.
I didn't know you were really.
I was a clown. I was a clown.
I hear it in my head every day.
My wife hates that voice. She hates that voice.
You can give us a little of it right here.
Welcome to the Circus of Values. She does not allow me to do that, so I'll do it outside of the house. Okay. But it allowed us to have something that felt very rich and very real, while being very limited at the same time.
And also, the plasmids and sort of the motif of sort of the videos and how you explain sort of what a plasmid was, that was a really fun way, I thought, to sort of explain that. Sean, how did you guys evolve that? Because it was a very artistic approach.
I think those came on pretty late too, because we were developing all these systems, and you make the assumptions because you're dealing with them every day that the player who gets this game is going to understand what these systems are. And we always joke that you can't ship a developer with a game, or you can't expect somebody to have a README file for all of these things. Nobody's understanding what these plasmids are or how to use them. How do we present these to the audience in such a way that they're going to understand what it is fictionally and what it is functionally? Because Rob Waters did a lot of the animations on those, and we sit down and we write out like a little 30-second commercial of what this thing is. And again, because going back to the narrative, this is what would happen in Rapture. People are trying to sell these things, so they would come up with commercials to explain why you need this. Using that as your framework, you can then come up with all of these little gags that people will remember, that have a little personality to them. But I think ultimately in the end weren't that expensive to create, because they're cheap.
I think one of the most important things about it is we didn't want them to be long, and we didn't have a lot of budget for the arts. We had like a couple of frames of animation in them, essentially. And so we had to figure out, how do we message how this thing works in like that. And that's what marketing is, right? It's how do you message how something works. And marketing and tutorializing are very similar things, right? You're trying to get a message across in a very brief period of time in a very snappy fashion. And I think that one of the things that I always felt about games is that tutorials are sort of death. And because they're usually like,
I return.
You go into a scene and there's like a shooting range or something like that, and
narratively they never really make sense either.
And they're so
that's fair.
We always try to
That's fair.
ourselves
The moment of this game. That is fair.
They're being
Might as well at
revenue
least do that before we
was really
switch.
important to that. So we had a bunch of art constraints on that, which also led to a bunch of writing constraints.
Why aren't you
And
here to
so those
react
things
to
were
this? Just
putting out there were 30 seconds. They were
all right,
really
not calling
short,
out anyone, but look.
seconds long. We had to
This
spend
is
a lot
not a
of time
react.
in
This
it.
is to entertain you guys while I'm gone. Also, hi, welcome. Give me a sec to get set up again. Make sure the streams are still going. Yeah, I was still listening, and we know my opinion on the voices. All right, face tracking. Nope. All right. Streams appear. Wait, what's this? Not relevant to the stream. Okay. Streams appear to be functioning. Haha. That's such a rare thing. No, don't rearrange my screen. Okay, reposition. There we go. Where's my be right back? There we go. No more be right back. And I'm back. Out2 is being punished for mistake earlier. Also, I'm trying to show that I can cater to multiple different kinds of crowds. All right. We're gonna fight the Big Daddy because I'm stupid. Yes, yes, I know. Stop it. Ah. I like how the little engine generator thing underneath is just like struggling to power the thing. There was another one over here, right? Oh no, was that you? Never mind. Cool. Yes, very good turret. Okay. I am out of auto hacks. Never mind. All right. I'm hoping I get an auto hack out of this. I find it highly unlikely that I will. Oh, you're kidding me. outsmarted you. No! Curse you. Ooh, blood loss. I like vampire fangs. Probably not worth it. I'm only doing this because I need the hack tool. Come on! Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna hate this fight. What health kit? That's a bot shutdown. Of course you don't sell the darn... I am trusting you that there is a health kit. Okay, that was a health kit. You're forgiven.
To build a city at the bottom of the sea in Censored. But where else could we be free from the clutching hand of the parasites?
You're just gonna keep saying that, aren't you?
Where else could we build an economy that they would not try to control, a society that they would not try to destroy? It was not impossible to build rapture at the bottom of the sea. It was impossible to build it anywhere else.
Come on! How are the people's in that office? Cool, thank you. Oh my gosh, I hate you. I hate you so much! Hold up. Thank you. Uh, 91 days since our last accident, 4 accidents a year, 2 accidents this year. I find that highly unlikely.
What a balmy dream. Some kind of fruit tree spinning like a top. And it was pouring juice down Ryan's throat, choking the bastard. But it wasn't a tree, really. When I looked closer, it was the core control. The gizmo that feeds the maglocks on Ryan's gate. You can't cut off the power. It comes right from the volcanic vents. Ryan always gets his juice. I suppose you could drown the son of a bitch in it.
No. But thank you.
The basic casing is ready. I've got 1 charge of nitroglycerin in my office. That will serve as the catalyst. Now, I need 4 R34 lead shield wire stubs to pass the circuit. Then a half can of ionic gel. That's the pretty Betty of the mix. Should send the core into compensation mode, push power down the line and trigger the circuit breaker on Ryan's gate. Well, that's the theory. It'll either work like a charm, or blow up half of Rapture. Nothing ventured.
Alright, okay. 9142. 9 4 1 2. Freaking dyslexia. That's gonna be a no. Yeah. What just... Oh, crap. It's coming from the other side. I thought it was coming from the bottom. Okay. Oh my gosh, I hate you! Alright. Give me this. Please. Ha! Oh, you. Oh, come on. Yes, please. Thank you. It's hitting me. I hate you all. I look forward to the day I explode this place. It's gonna shoot the Big Daddy. Yeah. You all suck.
Run to your devil! I'm sure.
Thank you. Alright. Come on, what am I supposed to shoot? I wish I thought of this earlier. It took me a while to think with portals.
Is there blood in the streets? Of course. Have some chosen to destroy themselves with careless splicing? Undeniable. But I will make no proclamations. I will dictate no laws. The great chain moves slowly, but with wisdom. It is our impatience that invites in the parasite of big government. And once you've invited it in, it will never stop feeding on the body of the city.
Still appreciate, yeah. Just wish I'd thought of it sooner. Alright. Ammo. Just in case. What is... How surprising. Oh, that's gone.
Imagine the will it took to create a place like this. And what have you built? Nothing. You can only loot and break. You're not a man. You're just a termite and a sigh.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna need to do these. Yep, that didn't take you long. Oh. Okay, those turrets were 100% worth it. Those turrets were 100% worth it.
Thank you.
Please don't run through my mind.
I'm ready for dream time, Mr.
Before the final rat has eaten the last gram of you, rapture will have returned. I will lead a parade. Who was that, they'll say, as they point to the sad shape hanging on my wall? Who was that?
Well, someone made the turrets mad again. Previous harmless body.
Find a better hiding place, monster. I can see you.
Well, there's stuff going on.
Fight me, you bastard.
What if I don't? What if I just kill you with bees and electricity? And set you on fire?
Light shineth even down here in the murk.
Are you sure about that?
I bore it for you, Father. Would you like?
Yeah, I really need the health kit.
I trained. Where is he, Matthias?
Oh, great. There's another.
Upon thee!
Bye. All right. I mean, we might as well get them while they're here, but oh my gosh, this is gonna suck. Yeah, you just keep staring there. Oh wait, is it already dead? Is that it? Sweet. Where's the little girl? Yeah, I'm noticing that. Holy crap. I suddenly don't hate fighting them quite so much anymore.
Thank you. Thank you.
What am I doing? Besides needing health kits. I saw another one of these. Where did I see it? Wait, did that have armor piercing? You can go back to your vent now. Guess what that means? Must you? I did not mean to do that. Alright, well, I guess that landmine is just going to be there for whatever unlucky person walks by. I don't think I can get there from the office. I'm trying to remember where I saw the other tank. It is apparently not here. That looks like a vent entrance.
Observe all his commandments. Observe all his commandments. Observe all his commandments.
Hold on. Oh.
I tracked the problem that was blocking the tubes here, and you'll never believe where I ended up. The damn farmer's market, clear on the other end of Rapture. I fixed it right up and installed some new gaskets. What a mess. Anyway, the code is 0512 if you ever need to get back in there to do maintenance.
Even miles underwater, he still
Heard that.
I'll kill you!
You won't kill anyone. Oh, you're kidding me. I'm gonna use the auto hack on the safe and regret it. Wait a minute, I got rubber hose. Can I? Can I? I can't. Absolutely regretted it. Someone got rid of a coworker they didn't like. Alright, I gotta find the other tank. Gotta go actually explore the area we're supposed to explore. There's the other tank. Someone hid, and due to no OSHA, I couldn't get back out. That is also entirely possible. Hello. Goodbye. You should be able to make one tool now. I'll go to check on my way up. Yes, I'm sure I can just carry that around with me.
Does it look like it's a real bomb? It better. You got to put it on the core past geothermal control. And we'll see if these needle noses knew what the hell they were talking about.
Those two turrets were 100% worth the pains I went through in order to get them.
Listen to me!
I think I did accidentally end up skipping through the story. I didn't know that it would actually skip the story when I did this, so oops. Unless it activates the dialogue anyways. It might do that. You should be able to make... oh, right, I got distracted and immediately didn't make the tool. Oops. Aha! Thank you. In my defense, that took way longer in order to line up stuff than I thought it would. Really? Lovely. Yeah, come and get me. That is apparently the max number of those I can drop. Nope, it is not. Aha! As a whole, yeah, they're not great on the ears, but it is really nice to just have the ability to just say, all right, the moment I get attacked, the whole world is going to explode and kill everything. I guess I don't have to fight you anymore.
Let me tell you something about key rulers and all them university types. They're so smart, except when they ain't. I put them Now's every week's I slip in real gentle and nick a buck or two from the tail. The Aussie never notices, and I ain't about to tell him. Seems like there's all kind of crazy stuff back there. Maybe one day I'll get more ambitious.
Retreat through the mines, that is the eventual plan, but I don't need to fight this guy. I already got all the little sisters. Okay. Now.
I didn't recognize the twist that come into the shop today. Stacked like Sally and dressed to the nines. She's played her cards pretty close to the vest, but you ain't gotta be no college job to see that she's into some bad china. She was asking about magnetic locks and some such. I played it coy, but she took wise. After she showed me around her backyard, I gave her directions to Keyboard's tool shop. Rapture's gone to hell, but sometimes the great change still cuts you a break.
If you say so.
Let me tell you something about keyboards and all them university types. They're so smart, except when they ain't. I put a couple of drinks in him last week, and before I could say boo, he's telling me
I didn't push anything.
his office keyed to the date of Australia Day. Now every week I slip in real gentle and nick a buck or two from the tail. The Aussie never notices, and I ain't about to tell him. Seems like there's all kind of crazy stuff back there. Maybe one day I'll get more ambitious.
He got laid. He's happy. Stop it. No! Now.
I've begged Mr. Ryan to hand Fontaine's futuristics over to Atlas's boys as a peace offering. But the stupid sod won't listen to reason. Instead, he's just splicing his mob up, giving them more and tougher plasmids. There's an arms race on here in Rapture, but it's not about who can build the best guns and the biggest bombs. It's about who can become less of a man and more of a monster.
To be fair, you know, as much as this game portrays that kind of stuff as bad, that is flat out my background. Well, I mean, come on, I'm a cyberpunk chimera. How do you think I got that way? Are we sure that I made sure that I'm sane? Are we 100% sure about that? I think combat and engineering. I did say mostly? Alright.
Looks like the ocean's got an itch to retake this corner of Rapture. This happened right after the start of the war. Read about it in the paper. Head on in. I'll see what I can dig up to help.
Yep, this is... Hear those alarms going? Dealing with problems for me? This is 100% why I like to go into areas early. Just let the enemies be dealt with.
I'm no engineer, but if I read these plans right, you can channel that magma flow using the redirect valve. It'll boil off that water right quick, and you'll be able to reach the core. But Ryan's sure to take notice. Might want to set up a perimeter just to be certain.
Oh, well, that's music to my ears. Here we go again. I'm going to... How many mines do I have? 3 mines. Alright. Now, the acceptable answer was comparatively. Alright. I'm gonna put 1 mine out here at this door. Cyclone trap here. Cyclone trap here. Set up some of these. Do another cyclone trap. Another cyclone trap. Not a lot of great places to do the wires. But I suppose you could probably get a little bit more. Well, this will be interesting. Okay. I'm going to switch to steel tip. Grenades. Regular old-fashioned buck. good old-fashioned machine gun rounds. And anti-personnel rounds.
Will these creatures kill you? Even I don't know. As you drag me closer to the abyss, you pull yourself right along with me. I offer you a quick death, Parasite. It will be preferable to what you will learn if you win.
Okay. Whatever you say, big guy.
Are they all dead? Hope so. Best be heading on to the core.
Oh wait, no. What do I do? What am I doing here? Oh! Right, duh, I forgot. There's elevators here. Well, you guys have fun up there.
So far away from your family, from your friends, from everything you ever loved. But for some reason, you like it here. You feel something. Can't quite put your finger on it. Think about it for a second. And maybe the world will come to you. Nostalgia.
Frequent security alarms driving you deaf. Reduce the pain with new improved shorten alarms too. Unfortunately, I think the hacking things are going to need to be my choice here. Ooh.
What did Atlas offer you? Piece of my plundered city? Mark my words, your only reward will be a knife in the back.
That's the Bioshock Infinite Columbia horn, isn't it? They use them for the same thing? No.
In the end, all that matters to me is you. And all that matters to you is you. Angel.
Yeah, I'm definitely noticing a lot of sounds and chimes and stuff that were reused. Which, hey, they're the same game series, why not? It's not like that's a problem, I'm just pointing it out, basically. Here we go.
Even in the book of lies, sometimes you find truth. There is indeed a season for all things. And now that I see you flesh to flesh and blood to blood, I know I cannot raise my hand against you. But know this, you are my greatest disappointment. Does your master hear me? Atlas? You can kill me, but you will never have my city. My strength is not in steel and fire. That is what the parasites will never understand. A season for all things. A time to live and a time to die. A time to build and a time to destroy! But now, my child, there is one final thing to discuss.
What? Ryan set the core to self-destruct. This is different than what you did. He's got a mind to take down the whole damn city. Get in there and whack the chunk before the whole joint blows.
Alright, we're not going to do a quick save, we're going to do a new save.
Initial deployment, Vita Chamber. Client Ryan Industries, stage 1, agent complete. Sinclair and Alexander tried to explain the science to me, but Sujong does not believe them. They keep saying plasmid reconstruction this and quantum entanglement that, and they prove dead people come back to life. Bullshit! Of course, Ryan will only allow it to be tuned to his genetic frequencies for the testing.
Alright, what do we got? Gene Bank, don't need. You invent. Holy crap, that's actually straightforward. I say and then not get anything I need. I'm not gonna bother. Right, that's not gonna work. Here's an idea. Oh. Wait, is this the way I'm supposed to go? Oh, that is. Oh, this one.
Break her neck for me. What? Break that sweet puppy's neck. No, please. Break that puppy's neck. Do you kindly? No. No.
I am so glad that he ends up in the wrong end of a drill.
Advanced deployment, Lot 111, Dr. Sejong, client Fontaine Futuristics. Baby is now a year old, weighs 58 pounds, and possesses gross musculature of a fit 19-year-old. The results are disappointing, but within expected tolerances.
Yeah, for anyone who hasn't played this game before and hasn't figured it out yet, have fun with this. Really? Still, yeah, still on that end of the drill as well. What am I missing? A lot. I'm gonna assume that opens up after this. That seems to be the only answer. Because I do not remember. Here we go.
The assassin has overcome my final defense, and now he's come to murder me. In the end, what separates a man from a slave? Money? Power? No. A man chooses. A slave obeys. You think you have memories. A farm. A family. An airplane. A crash. And then this place. Was there really a family? Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked? forced down. Forced down by something less than a man, something bred to sleepwalk through life until they are activated by a simple phrase spoken by their kindly master. Was a man sent to kill, or a slave? A man chooses. A slave obeys. Come in.
Ah! You probably shouldn't have this in here, you know.
Stop, would you kindly? Would you kindly? Powerful phrase. Familiar phrase.
Would you kindly? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Sit, would you kindly? Stand, would you kindly? Run!
Saw that clip there.
Turn. A man chooses. A slave obeys. Kill! A man chooses. A slave obeys. Obey!
Hurry now! Grab Ryan's genetic key! Now would you kindly put it in that goddamn machine?
I'm mildly annoyed that you can't loot him. Not that he'd have much on him. Maybe steal a golf club to replace the pipe. Or the wrench. Also, it'd be kind of funny if you opened this up and just left. Instead of having no choice mechanically, but to put the key in. Roll the age, that sees one. Yeah, that's still a heck of a scene. Oh crap. Alright. Because think about it. You don't have a choice with Would You Kindly. But what is the only thing you can physically do here? I feel like after that fantastic scene, immediately putting you in a closed box with a single activity that you can do, you know? It feels like it lessens that scene, which, as just said, is fantastic. Mechanic support, I don't know. This feels like it goes back to being a bit forced.
Nice work, Viola.
Oh, right, I don't have any. You know what it's time for? Out of my way. Oh, right! This is how I get away. I completely forgot. Thanks. I completely forgot that vent was how you get out.
Welcome back, child. Welcome to the city where you were born. You are angry at Fontaine, yes? Now you know the truth. You are his tool, brought back to Rapture to save him.
Why does everyone gotta hide behind a glass wall?
I owe you a debt. While you sleep, I undo some of Fontaine's mental conditioning. His control is no longer complete, but he can still pull some very unpleasant strings. We made your mind with many locks and keys. Fontaine has most of those keys, but not all. Suchong designed your mind, taught Fontaine to control you. You might find answers in Suchong's flat in Mercury Suites.
I feel like Code Yellow's a pretty terrible.
Once you are free of Fontaine's control, then you can have your revenge. And we can keep my little ones out of his filthy hands.
Can you undo the Code Yellow? But yeah, I feel like Code Yellow is a pretty terrible code because you never know when someone might just say that, you know? It's a code color is like one of the most common code things that you can have. I have really missed every shot. I hate to be that guy, but the Vita Chambers kind of eliminates some of the effect of the Code Yellow, would you kindly die, please? Because my heart's theoretically stopping, so I die, I get revived at the Vita Chamber, my heart isn't stopping anymore. You're kidding me! What is it? Oh, Spark ain't nothing. Rapture is full of issues, and they just somehow, beyond all expectations, just got. Yeah. Here's a would you kindly. Would you kindly stop? You've got to be kidding me! Oh, okay. We Wait a minute. How is that supposed to be an easier one with that? All right. That goes to Apollo. We want to go that way, I think. Yes.
My new friends will catch up with you soon. Kid, I hope they make it quick.
Nope, you two just keep fighting each other. Because there's no little sister with it. Oh, no, there is. Crap.
Oh, yes, run, you coward!
You're running away from me. Okay. Really? Now, you get over here. You're gonna have to face me. On my terms.
I can do this by myself, goddammit.
By face me on my terms, I mean I don't have to deal with you at all. Where'd the little sister go? Where'd the little sister go? Where did the little sister go? You're kidding. I don't think so. I should have bought the mines. Wait, no. He still has money. I can buy mines.
Welcome to the circus of value.
No, I don't think you can do anything to get them out. You need a Big Daddy. Ah. Your sisters aren't missable and Big Daddies don't respond, so there was a way, I want to say. Well...
Ignore the lies of Atlas and his parasites. Rapture is on the rise.
True. I was focusing on the wrong thing. Since when it... That seems fairly familiar.
I don't like this any more than you do, kid. But you gotta understand where I'm coming from. I got 12 years down here. Big investment. Man can't walk away from a long con like that.
You know what, actually? That does so much per shot damage. I don't know why I don't use it more. Oh, good. And that's the only way in, right? Oh, no. Do, 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 do. Abusing the dead for fun and profit. I really gotta use the exploding buck more. Now. Ow, hey! There, I used an incendiary bolt. Be happy. Are you not dead yet?
I know you're out there. Scurry.
Oh, thank you. I am gonna need to stop soon. I don't mind watching these guys fight. You're kidding me. Oh, where'd he go? I could have sworn he was about to walk across one of these.
Put him where I can see him.
Oh! Well. Morons just ruined all my traps. And cost me all my health.
Come on now, Mr. Cosmo's counting on me.
No traps. Only explosives. I didn't even get hit with anything. I died before I got hit. Yeah, but I still died before I got hit. Oh, you mean now? Right. This was the only trip bolt left. Well, was. Who can play this game? I don't know why I'm still doing this. I should just call it, but I'm being dumb.
Who sent you?
Catch on fire! Well, I'm dead. Go on, make the big guy mad. Oh, well. Alright, I'm calling it. I am calling it. I'm gonna need to take time to get things set up. And I just don't feel like doing that. And it is end time anyways. Oh, thank you for the lemon blue kitty. Last minute there. I appreciate it. Welcome to all the new peoples again. Hope you've enjoyed. We will restart our 100 days challenge in Stardew Valley. Then, you know, do the 100 days and 200 days and whatever. See how far we can get on the next stream at... Oh, thank you for the lemons, Rippy. Much appreciated. On the next stream this Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern. I think that's the only reminder I have for you guys right now. I will see you in the next stream and or video. Be safe and have a good one.